Hello everyone, good morning, evening, good night, good evening. So, in this PowerPoint presentation, I will present to you about the kind of persuasive text. So, basically, what is the persuasive text? Persuasive text is the kind of text that persuade people to do something basic from a kind of text itself. The persuasive text is it can form in many other forms. For example, this persuasive text, which is the effect of Korean culture on the millennials in Indonesia, from Google. Saville searching on the Google, I think. Okay, so let's, shall we dive to the article? Okay, yeah, persuasive text. Rhetorical structure of the persuasive text in this text. So the first is introduction. Introduction in this persuasive text is this: the development of the Korean culture in Indonesia is one of the impacts of globalization. It is common knowledge that globalization can expand the cultural influence of the nation to all corners of the world easily without any obstacle. While some say that globalization has its origin in the modern era, others trace this history of globalization to before the time of European discoveries and voyages to the New World. There are also experts who note that occurrence of globalization in third millennium before century, in the late 19th and in early 20th centuries. So and then the next is thesis. The thesis in this article there are one or two I think two theses. The first is the majority of the millennials think that Indonesian films have predictable storylines and have ordinary endings. But the facts on the ground show that Indonesian films are now starting to rise and have a quality that is not inferior to foreign films. This is evident. This is evidenced by the film The Raid Redemption, an Indonesian film which was first published at the 20, 2011 Toronto International Film Festival as the opening film for the Midnight Madness category, and became the jury's favorite film with the Sundance Film Festival. Not only that, the raid is aligned with world film and is included in the list of 50 best action films. We as millennials should appreciate more film made by the nation's children or ourselves. It's okay to watch foreign films, but don't underestimate or even forget Indonesian films. So yeah, this is thesis of the first thesis that is in this article. The second thesis is so again, the strong current of globalization has made Korean dramas and films are the addiction. Everything that smells of Korea is very popular with the most Indonesian people. The players in the dramas become the new idols, seen in the number of the teenagers who imitate the way Korean people dress. Clothes that are open and tight become everyday clothes. Of course, this does not fit in the culture of Indonesian people. Korean people wear this type of clothing when summer arrives, but mm, Indonesian people travel outside the house misguided to say. There is nothing wrong with the following the existing clothing trends. However, as the nation's successor, we should be able to filter and distinguish what is good and what is not good. It is not impossible to make them forget the original Indonesian culture such as traditional clothes. So yeah, this is the second. Then, after that, the perspective point of this article. Entry of the Korean culture into Indonesia is a like two-sided coin. On the one hand, it is a positive impact, such as increasing people's love for music, creativity, people's interest in learning about Korean culture, language, and trends. This can broaden the knowledge you have about other countries due to advance due to advance in technological and transportation as well as the number of fans of foreign music groups often visiting Indonesia to perform concerts. Of course, it will attract international media to cover it. This can be used as an event to promote Indonesia to the world, attracting foreign tourists to visit Indonesia. In this way, it can strengthen the cooperative relationship between Indonesia and South Korea and increase the country foreign exchange. So yeah, this is the better. And then the last is conclusion. People also have to think critically and be wise in dealing with all the waves that come. Equip yourself with knowledge and wisdom in dealing with life and all change so as not to be easily influenced by things that are not necessarily good advice. And what millennials must be proud of all form of Indonesian culture, must continue to strive to preserve and inherit Indonesian culture. Don't just be busy boasting about the culture of other nations for the sake of existence in association. So yeah, that's the presentation. Okay, for this as well. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.